Good morning, children. Hope you all are safe and staying at home, washing your hands regularly, and maintaining your health. You all must have read the last chapter, understood. If you have understood very well, if you are having any doubt, please ask through Campus Care. Next chapter, what we are going to start today is chapter 5, Acid, Bases, and Salts. First, we have to go through that word, that is acids, often used for harmful things, you must be knowing, but it's not always harmful. Many of the things which we eat regularly contain acids. We are going to learn today what are acids, what is their nature, where do we get it, how do we identify it. So, we have to start our chapter. We use in our daily life a large number of substances such as lemon, tamarind, common salt, sugar, vinegar. Do they have the same taste? Let us recall taste of some edible substances. What does this edible means? Which can be eaten. Listed in table 5.1. If you have not tasted any of these substances, taste it now and enter the result. This we are going to do afterwards. First we are going to go through the chapter. Then we'll be doing this table. Caution, do not taste anything unless asked to do so. Can you taste and touch everything around you? No, children, everything cannot be harmless. So, we cannot taste and touch everything around us. You find that some of these substances taste sour, some taste bitter, some taste sweet, some taste salty. These are the 4 taste buds we are having in our tongue. So, we can identify sour means khatta, bitter means kadwa, sweet means meetha, and salty means what the salt is. Acids and base. Now, curd, lemon juice, orange juice and vinegar. What is common among these 4 things, children? They all taste khatta, that is sour. Taste sour. These substances taste sour because they contain acids. So the question comes, why do they taste sour? Because they contain acids. And what is their nature? The nature of acids is acidic. The chemical nature of such substances is acidic. The word acid comes from the Latin word acer. What does this mean? This is the Latin word acer, which means khatta, that is sour. So the acids always taste sour, so it has come from the word acer. The acids in these substances are natural acids. There are many types of acids, but one is natural acids. That means it is naturally present in natural substances, fruits, then vegetables, then many other things, curd. We have gone through the word acids. Now we have to go through the word that is bases. What are bases? What about baking soda? Does it also taste sour? Have you ever tasted baking soda? It must be present in your kitchen. You can ask your mothers. If not, what is the taste? Since it does not taste sour, it means that it has no acid in it. The substances which is not in sour in taste, that means it doesn't contain acid. It is bitter in taste. Bitter means kadwa. So, if you taste baking soda, it will be bitter in taste, that is kadwa. If you rub its solution between fingers, it feels soapy. Soapy means very smooth. So, there are 2 characteristics of bases. One, it tastes bitter. Second, it feels soapy. Substances like these, which are bitter in taste and feel soapy on touching, are known as bases. So this is the characteristic of bases. And what will be their chemical nature? It will be basic. As an acid, chemical nature is acidic. In base, chemical nature is basic. The nature of such substances is said to be basic. Can we eat all the acids and bases? Can we taste it, children? No, we cannot taste every substance for whether it is acid or a base. So what we have to get? We have to get a substance that can tell whether the substance is acid or a base. So what do we call such substances which indicate whether the substance is acid or a base? They are called indicators. Special type of substances are used to test whether a substance is acidic or basic. These substances are known as indicators. Important term, what are indicators? The substances which are used to identify acid or a base. The indicators change their color. How does these indicators tell? What happens? Indicators, when they are put in any substance, if they change a particular color, they will be acid. If they change a particular color, they will be basic. So depending upon the change of the color, it can be identified whether the substance is acid or a basic. The indicators change their color when added to a solution containing an acidic or a basic substance. Turmeric, litmus china rose petals, etc. What are these? These are naturally occurring indicators. That means they are used to identify whether a substance is acid or a base, are some of the naturally occurring indicators. Now let us fill the table 5.1. Lemon juice, taste sour, that is, it is acid. Orange juice, sour, acid. Vinegar, sour, acid. Curd, sour, acid. Tamarind, sour, acid. Sugar is sweet, so neither acid nor a base. Common salt, salty, neither acid nor a base. Amla, sour, that means it's acid. Baking soda, bitter, that means it's a base. Grapes, sour, base. Sorry, it's an acid. Unripe mango, sour, it's an acid. And another example of base, children, it's detergents. Detergents, toothpaste, they all are basic in nature. Next, what we have to go through is the naturally occurring acids. Name of the acid is acetic acid found in vinegar, formic acid found in ant sting, citric acid in citrus fruits such as orange, lemon, lactic acid, curd, oxalic acid, spinach, ascorbic acid, amla, citrus fruits, tartaric acid, tamarind, grapes, and ripe mangoes. So this table is very important for you children. You have to write this in your copy, chemistry copy. And these are the bases which are found in some of the common things we use. Calcium hydroxide is in lime water. Ammonium hydroxide, window cleaner, that is all of you know. Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide in soap. Magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia. What is milk of magnesia? The eno or the gelusil which you have it when you have stomach ache. So this is all for today. Today we have learned that what are acids, what are bases, what is difference between them, then what are indicators. This table do you know you have to write in your copies. Thank you children. Stay safe.